are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I do apologize. If Karth's with you when you say this, he mentions it, but you can say this without him being here and he won't care. Like, he won't know that you said it. It's great.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
So this actually gives you a side quest by breaking into this person's house.
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
This is why I have my persuade skill, so I can actually get more stuff.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Dark side, obviously.
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment.
That doesn't mean I can't ask you questions.
About what's going on in the outside world
You don't know what I was going to ask. Okay.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Don't you worry, I will be able to. I have good persuade skills. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Lauren, by the way. I know it's none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know, very high tech. What's so great about energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out. An ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
I've heard rumors of the Echani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith game, where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. I'm not buying this from him, it costs far too much money. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Why'd you have a kiosk over there? I run a little shop here in this old building selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. Hello. Hello, Redneck. Yeah, I would agree. How are you doing today? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part, it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. That would be us. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The Taris authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? No, I have more questions. Questions? I'd rather not. It might be bad for business if people saw me answering a bunch of questions for a human. Most of the residents here are illegal aliens. Questions are frowned on. I don't want to lose the trust of my customers. If you really need information, go talk to Kadir, the janitor. He's bordering on senile, so all the residents figure he's harmless. They won't mind you talking to him. He might be able to help you out with your questions. Okay, let's see what he has for sale. Pretty sure his, pricing is quite expensive, though.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors. Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the.
You're doing light or dark side display? Light side.
That abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Tell me about Taris.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out. Well, the best place to go is probably Kebly Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there.
He likes repeating himself.
There, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can...
Okay, we'll skip the bits where we've already had him say.
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Okay, let's go.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
See ya.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a critical droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Yep.
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world, also I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you? I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you? The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you? Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris. and the Sith have promised
Basically,
to preserve such tradition.
people from Taris
Of
are
course, I have
racist.
yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the other city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you? I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you?
Nope.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
See ya. Oh, something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to
Yes,
Karth.
what's on your mind?
Let's find out a bit more.
Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic.
So did I,
for
that's why I
years.
wanted to play it.
Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My home world was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Let's do this one.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that
Poor
means
Karth.
I failed. I did.
This random guy just walked in front of our conversation.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not
I do.
accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay. Periodically, it'll prompt us to talk to him again, so we will do. Have I ever played Dragon Age 2? I've never played any of the Dragon Age games. I have them, but
Hello
I've not played them.
there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships.
You get an
and
elf party
blades.
member in that
But
game
I've
who's
still got a
voiced by
real nice
Karth.
selection.
Fair
If
enough.
you're interested.
Let's ask some questions.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
I mean, Karth, the voice actor of Karth has done other games as well, because he's in Mass Effect as well.
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard
Something's
rumor
wrong with her mouth.
Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about
Oh,
that?
Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal
This droid walking around is kind of annoying me.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every
Interesting.
month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs can learn a thing or two from
Revan.
this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Revan is my favourite. Or as my character here is called, is Neva. Revan backwards.
Is It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning.
Hatchery got delivered?
I wish the
So I
Sith
guess
would ease up on the
we should
quarantine.
disassemble
Killing
that.
my business.
Disassemble
I
it?
can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could
Wait,
be worse, and we're still a
why
lot
would you
better off
disassemble
than the
it?
Lower City. What with those
Surely if
swoop
it got
gangs
delivered, you
and
want
all.
to assemble it. Oh, the old one. Okay, general information.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't
Yeah,
be too
definitely.
happy.
That's why I'm here.
Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City.
Calcifer's
Just
gonna
try
be
to
mad.
avoid the
Uh-oh.
Sith.
Your favourite
And
would
stay
be
out of the
either
Lower
Revan
City.
or Bane.
The swoop gangs
or
are
you,
totally out of control.
Insidious from the
Even
movies.
Davix men are having trouble down there.
I do really like Cal Kestis from the Fallen Order as well. I like him. Wait, what? Why can't I
Good
buy
day,
things
then.
from her?
Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
I do.
Welcome
You didn't give me the
to
option. Wait, which one's the guy that sells you his cards? Is it this one?
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just
Sure thing.
50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to
This is
boot.
the one
It's a
downside of
great
not doing a
deal.
dark side
You can
playthrough.
afford it.
Is while doing a dark side one, you can persuade people to drop their prices and stuff. But
My
obviously
name's
I'm doing a light
Guru.
side, so I'm just gonna pay full
I
price
used
for
to be
everything.
a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life. Don't get me wrong, the game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core
I'm not
worlds
actually
to
very
the
good at
farthest
that.
reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won
I like
countless
try and play
fortunes,
a bit, but
and lost countless more.
I'm not
But
that good at
was
it.
long ago. Things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it.
Let's ask some
Of
first questions first.
Of course, my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions. Don't know what I can
You
tell
like
you
playing
that would
Pazak?
be of any use.
I
The
play
Upper
it and
City
try
is
and play
nice
it, but
enough.
I probably
It was
lose more than I
better
win.
before the Sith showed up.
But I'll do some in the
They
stream.
don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much
I'll
point
obviously
worrying
be
about
doing
that kind
the,
of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life.
Arena thing.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Of course.
Let's
I
ask him about
spend
the
my
escape
days
pods.
here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who wander by. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much
Poor
point in
man.
worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do
Why,
for you?
what does that have anything to do with being a gambler?
Don't. That.
Okay. We'll buy his
Glad
deck.
to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me.
Where's my free lesson?
Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, here we go. Okay, before each Pazak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. Well, I only have 10 cards right now. So I guess we just play with these cards. Okay, the object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. So it's a bit like 21, really, but with 20 rather than... Okay, so a 9. Okay, I don't actually need to read all these. I know how to play, I'm just not very good at it. So, end my turn. Okay. 17. So if I do +2 and stand, he has to get 19 or 20. No, really? Oh. Wow, we're getting really low cards right now. Let's get to 18 and then stop. Oh, what? That's just not fair. He's cheating. We got 20. What? Really? You're gonna run out of cards in a minute. Okay, we might as well. Yes, I know. Give me a yellow one. Dope. I bust. Yeah, I got one back. But now I have no cards. I just have to rely on what comes out. Yes, I know. Really? I got a 9 there. Oh, perfect. Really? Oh, I lost. That's fine. It was a tutorial game. These guys are the guys who play for money.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
Yes, the best Pazak player. No, I've come here to bother you, to be fair. In one moment. Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taris. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands. Questions? I don't come here to answer questions. If you want to play Pazak, then let's play. If not, then quit crowding my gambling table.
Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
That's not very nice. Fine, we'll do a wager of 40. See how this goes. We're probably going to lose. Oh, we're winning. Oh. We're going to win. We're going to win. Oh no. I can match that. Oh man. 18, 20. If I beat him, does that make me the champion, unofficial champion? No. I don't have any negatives yet. Haven't been able to buy negatives. I win! I beat him! Go me!
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
Okay, we're gonna keep going.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credit
We'll keep challenging him until I lose one, basically. So if I lose this one, we broke even. But if I win this one, we'll keep going and we'll come out positive, basically. At this point we're either breaking even or coming out positive, because I'm not going to do more than one game, which is him, because I don't have negatives. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye. Because it means we didn't win or lose.
If you could even call it.
Wow.
You aren't much of a Pazak player, are you?
How rude. I won. Wait. Oh. If I beat Niklos more, does she... Is that the only way to go against her? Is if I beat Niklos? Whatever. I don't really care that much about it.